Hello, Lewistown Junior High School. It's Friday again, and it's time for your tech tip of the week. So, this week I thought I would talk about something that you may or may not know about, but when you go home and you have to type a paper or something like that at night, this could make your life much, much easier. So, today we're going to talk about Google Voice, and I'm going to show you a couple little tricks with that and then give you some time during advisory today to experiment with it. So Google Voice, I've opened up a Google Doc here. If you go to Tools and you go down to Voice Typing, it's going to open up a little microphone here. Now when you click on this microphone, it's going to record everything that you say. So it's going to record everything that you say. So you can see right there that it's very accurate. That basically transcribed everything I said right there. So when you're writing a paper, as soon as you hit that, away you go, and that can be so much quicker than typing for most of you. So there are a couple of things. Hello, my name is Mr. Friesen, period. You can see that it doesn't always know how to spell names correctly, so you do have to do some editing, and it also doesn't capitalize words sometimes where it needs to. So it's not completely perfect, but again, it can be very helpful. So here's the other thing is, let's say that I want to make some edits. Select all. Text color blue. So you can see there's some voice commands that give you some flexibility there too with if you need to make adjustments. And there's a whole bunch of voice commands. And you guys probably already doing this sometimes with your phones, but we're starting to make that transition into the virtual world. And you know, when you have a really noisy atmosphere, this doesn't work quite as well. But when you're at home and you need to type a paper, it's a really, really useful tool. So what I want you to do is I want you to create a document. I want you to look up some different voice commands that you can use with Google Voice, and I want you to experiment with that a little bit. And you're going to have to be somewhat quiet in your advisory and not be blaring, you know, yelling really loud, because that's going to interfere with what other people are doing around you. But maybe space out a little bit, try it, and see what you can figure out. Maybe share some ideas with the other students in your class. So I hope and I think you will find this useful at some point in the future, especially if you have a really long English paper that you don't want to hunt and peck the whole time. But if there's a good application for it, I think it would be a paper you have to write or something like that. It could be very useful. So take a few minutes, create a document, use Google Voice, see how it does with your voice, and then also find a few Google Voice commands that you can use with it, like select all or text color blue or font size or something like that, and work with it. So have a great Friday, and I'll be back next week with another tech tip.